Good evening, my friends, and welcome back to my channel. I want to do some textile flowers to use in my journal, and I'm putting on the camera, so if you're interested to see how I do this, you're welcome to look. If you're not interested at all using textiles in your journal, you can skip this, because it's going to be kind of the old recording will be about making textile flowers and paint them. So a few years ago I did these roses, and this is linen textile, and I have cut them out with a die cut in my Big Shot. But I think these are a bit bulky when you are going to have them in a journal. So I have these just as decoration on a little bird case in my bedroom. So I realized that this wasn't an option today. So I have been cutting out a few samples that I'm going to use and try. I haven't done it before, so you can keep me company while I'm experimenting and see if I can get this to work. So first I want to show you how I have done the pieces I'm going to use. So I'm started by cutting out a circle, and this is 3.5 inch approximately, and kind of 8.5 centimeter, maybe almost 9. But you don't need to have any measurements. You can just use what you have and do them in the size you want. Just take a piece of glass or a plate or something that you can just do something round. You don't need to do them as round as this, because we are going to cut them a bit more anyway. But I think it's easier to do this. I am a bit bad on doing circles by hand. So then I'm taking this paper and I'm folding it in the middle like this, folding it again in the middle and again in the middle. So then you get this. Then I'm just taking my scissors and cut. Kind of around, round it like this. And then I'm cutting and get this. And when you fold this out, you have first a heart shape, and when you fold it all the way out, you have a flower. And this is an easy way to make a template. So then I took this one and put it on something that is really sturdy, this piece of cardboard, the back of a writing block. So it's really sturdy, and that's easier if you're going to do use it and draw around it. So then I'm just drawing around this one onto the textile, and then I get these textile flowers. And this is just a piece of textile that was left over from eco dyeing, so it wasn't any pattern, it was just something to push it down in the water. So it's now just some color on it, nothing that is patterned or something. So you can use white. I just took this as I had it handy. So take whatever. You can use patterned textile if you would like to, maybe something with the flowers on, and just put it down and cut it out. I'm going to use this in my neutral whitish journal, so I'm going for neutrals today. But use whatever you want to have, and cut out these flowers. So now the next thing we are going to do is something in the middle, and I don't want it bulky like this, so I don't want many layers, because in a journal that won't work. So I'm just did another little circle like this, and this is going to be kind of the middle of the flower. But it was a bit boring, so again I folding it twice so we get this shape. And then I will show you a photo where how to cut it and how I have done with the pen and just cutting it. And then you get something like this. So this will be kind of the middle of the flower with kind of some more middle shape, but still not so bulky. And then we're going to sew or glue this depending on what you want to use. You can use a piece of lace maybe also put in the middle like that, or a button if that's something you like. So now to the fun part. We are going to paint these with some watercolor and try to make them more bit like flowers. So I'm just going to cut this. So I have 5, so I have for all my flowers. And then I got these, it's some bags, and I thought I maybe can use that too as one layer. It's very thin and it's a bit shiny, so we might do maybe some round shapes of this too, and we can cut a couple out so we can see how it looks. Let's see if we can see this. Not sure. Maybe I need another pen. Let's try something like this instead. That's better, that we can see. And again, use whatever you have in your stash. Don't go and buy stuff. Just take what you have and play with it. So then I'm just cutting out the round shape. We get 2, as this is a double bag. So let's do those 4. Save that for something else. Then you maybe can do, now you can't see this so good, but if you're folding this again, and then I thought we could maybe cut just some pieces like this, and then we can get some, I don't know if you can see. Can be kind of a little middle thing in the flower. So we will try that too. So I'm just taking these 3, folding them, nothing fancy or difficult, and then I'm not cutting all the way down. I'm leaving kind of. If you put your thumb on it and leave a little triangle, and then you cut some pieces. Then you can crumble them a little bit so they aren't so neat. Then we can use them. If I can get them, don't know how, which one it is. They are stuck together now. Okay, hopefully we'll see those later on and find them again. Okay, let's take some color and some water palettes. Putting a little bit water. Just going to check so that we are in frame, so that you can see what I'm doing. I'm still a bit new to this camera or phone holder, so I need to check so I haven't done a recording without showing anything. I'm for sure going to lose these. They are so... So let's start with the flowers, and I'm going to put a piece of paper under it. It's a kitchen towel. And then I'm going to just take my brush and wet the area, the edge of the petals with water. And I'm doing it all the way around because I want the water to wander a little bit in, so the color will be on the edge of the petals. I don't want to color all of it, as these are going to be a bit neutral. I'm going to start with this and see where it takes us. Maybe I should just do like this so you can see the color. I'm blending 2 browns, one a bit more reddish and one Van Dyke brown, which is my favorite. So, and now I'm just dabbing my brush on the edge of the petals. You can see I'm using a wet color first, so I can see how far it will soak into the flower. Move it a little bit so you can see that the edges are going brown. I think we need a little bit more. Then I'm going to do a little pattern. So let's say this is the middle, and then on each of these places where the petals are going down, like this. Can you see that? If you're thinking heart shape, it's the whole heart like that. And I'm going to give these stripes a little bit of gray. So I'm changing this one and I'm going for black. Giving these a little bit more of the brownish. So that was one. Let's leave that to dry. Let's take another one. And this time I can do like this so you can see another way to do it. Then I'm taking my clear water and I'm going to dip kind of half, if I can get down there, and leave it there to soak a little bit. So it's a little bit wet before I put it in the color. And then to do it easy, you can just dip it in to the color like this. It's quicker, but you don't really know what you're getting. It can be exciting or not, depending on what you're looking for. And then you can fold it out like this. Something like that. So, should we do one with a little bit more color? So you get something different. So just going to rinse this a little bit. Could have taken another one, but so let's go for some fun blue. If I can get it open. This is also what I'm going to use on some of these to get a white piece in the middle. That. So let's do some of these while this dries. Okay guys, I'm going to let this dry, and then I will be back, and we can put our flowers together. They are almost dry, so I think we can move on. I have tried how dry they are by using a pen, and just done some line on them, so I could see if it worked to do some line on them. So I realized that I maybe should show you some more ways to decorate them. These are a simple way. Then I took this, but I cut off these pieces that are sideways, and then I cut this, so we have these small pieces instead. Did the same on the black one, so we kind of get these small threads instead. That could be fun. So let's put some together and see what we can accomplish. This is cut out of a piece of toil with some decoration on, and these two pieces are from a ribbon. This is from a tablecloth. This is from an old earring. Some threads that are just pieces that I have taken off when I have cut into textile. And then I have a piece of colored sheep wool. I think that was it at the moment. And then of course buttons. I think I said that earlier. So you can also use pieces of a ribbon like this and just cut up the piece that you want to use in some way. So let's do something with these. Let's start with the white one. And I'm just felt like I think I want to cut into it a little bit more. So let's try that. That one looks more like a middle of a rose. Just some threads. I like to use up things like this. So let's take some glue. You can of course just draw and do some patterns onto it. And let's put the threads down. Put that aside to dry. Let's take the next one. And I actually like this quite much as it is. I think that I'm actually going to leave it like that and just do some French knots. So some textile flowers, the first try at least, and maybe not the best, but I'm still satisfied because I had fun. So give it a try and make your own. Make them colorful or make them neutral, and make sure that you at least have fun and try things out. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon again. Bye bye from Sweden.